Happening now, crews battle a fire on Mount Vernon Place, neighbors say for the second time. Chautauqua County receives an award for good government.
I'm Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. It's not going to be as warm as it has been the past couple days today, but we see some snow tonight. But big changes are on the way for the weekend. Yeah, we're talking lake effect snow. Yeah, we'll talk about it coming up.
A lot of action in college basketball last night. The JCC women get a victory, but the men not as lucky. That coming up in sports next.
That's News Now for Thursday, November 16th, 2017.
Live and on demand from the Chautauqua Audio Works studios in downtown Jamestown. This is your source for breaking news. WNY News Now.
And thanks for joining us. I'm Justin Gould. Our top story: a fire at a house on Mount Vernon Place Thursday morning is raising some concerns after residents tell us that this is the second fire there in as many weeks. Battalion Chief Matthew Kuhn says the upstairs door was locked when crews arrived on scene.
They had to force entry into that room to find the seat of the fire, but the guys were able to extinguish it with 1 3/4 inch hand line. And then they checked the attic and the first floor for extension and didn't find any.
The dog looked pretty filthy when you guys brought it out.
He did. He looked like he's doing okay. He's going to need a little veterinary follow-up, I think, just to make sure that he's doing okay.
Now, this man witnessed the first fire 2 weeks ago. We spoke with him on scene.
No, that it was 2 weeks ago that they had a fire over there. So they had a fire at that location 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, yeah.
I don't know. Another fire.
2 weeks ago, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning when I knew what was going on. So, because I heard sirens and stuff, and it woke me up, and it was 2 weeks ago I found out there was a fire here. So, and then now, so.
Same place?
Yeah. Same place.
Wow. Like at the top of the house, same place?
Same place.
Yeah, same place.
All right. Well, we're glad you guys are safe. Thanks for talking to us.
Yep, not a problem.
Hey guys, was there a fire there 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Everybody all right?
Yeah.
Everybody got out all right?
Yeah.
Can we talk to you guys? Would you mind talking to us?
I'm surprised Kyle's not standing down here.
Yeah.
He's probably still sleeping.
It was all accidental.
Oh, he does. He sleeps all day.
Accidental?
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of strange though? 2 accidental fires in 2 weeks?
Well, it was an accident, so how about you just move on, please? Thank
Public
you.
streets there.
Yeah, well, it's my personal information.
Well, it's
So stop asking questions, okay? Looks like you have enough to worry about with people like that.
oh, okay. All right. Yeah, because somebody gave me this.
I don't know. Who knows with you with your mess problems?
Okay, sure.
And this just into our newsroom. 3 people are facing animal cruelty charges after crews found a dog in horrid condition inside the house. See the latest at WNYNewsNow.com. In other news, sheriff's deputies say a 17-year-old Forestville man was caught with fentanyl and marijuana during a traffic stop on Route 39 back on November 4th. The male was reportedly charged with possession of a controlled substance and marijuana to a traffic violation. He'll answer those charges in the town of Hanover court at a later date. Advocates for a bill in New York that would loosen the statute of limitations for molestations are hoping the national attention on sexual misconduct recently gives their cause a fresh momentum. The bill would have given victims more time to file civil lawsuits or seek criminal charges against their abusers. It also would create a 1-year window for past victims to file civil suits. Victims now have until they turn 23 to sue, but supporters say it can often take far longer for victims to report their abuse. And now let's check in with Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Justin, and happy Thursday, everybody. We're close to the end of the work week. How about that? Let's start off first weather with the Skyvision camera network. We're looking first off at Chautauqua Lake. Kind of gray sky, some of the choppy water out there. It is 37 in Lakewood right now at that dew point of 35. But let's take you to Monroe County and take you to Brighton in Pinnacle Hill. Brighton is actually a suburb of the city of Rochester. It's not in our coverage market, but just wanted to show this. Again, the cloud cover, that's the beautiful Rochester skyline right there in the distance. Degrees in Rochester right now, that dew point of 38, and things are going to look a whole lot different come the weekend. Yeah, we're talking lake effect snow. I'm sorry I had to mention it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we'll talk about it with that full First Defense forecast coming up in a few minutes. Back to you,
All
Justin.
right, Dakota. Sir, but
I'm
thank
sorry.
you. Well. Attorney General Eric Schneiderman is slated to be in Buffalo today to announce the takedown of a national drug trafficking ring. Schneiderman, in the past, has made similar announcements like Operation Horseback here in Jamestown. We'll have more on this story at our website throughout the day at WNYNewsNow.com. Coming up next, Chautauqua County gets statewide recognition, and a little later on, students honor veterans at Jamestown Public Schools. Stay with us.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first. WNY News Now is sponsored by. You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktop.
And welcome back. Chautauqua County recently received a Regional Impact Award from New York State for its efforts for regional infrastructure, emergency medical services, and local government reorganization. Chautauqua County Executive-elect George Borrello spoke with us today, and he says officials on all levels are working hard to bring government together.
That we've been recognized by the Secretary of State, the governor, and others as being a leader in government efficiency and consolidation. Specifically mentioned our leadership at the county level, and also talked about our government reduction incentive at the county level. The fact that we've created this incentive where we will give a year's worth of sales tax, the normal sales tax revenue that dissolved entity would have received to the new merged community, so they can use that for unexpected expenses and to fund projects that may have been previously funded.
The Regional Impact Award recognizes a local government that has supported a project or series of projects that have made a significant regional impact within their area. In preparation for Small Business Saturday, Mayor Sam Teresi and several small business owners will meet Friday afternoon to bring awareness for the day. The group will meet outside of Landers Men's Store along Main Street to christen the shopping holiday. Small Business Saturday is November 25th, just a day after Black Friday. Mariah Carey has canceled the first week of her All I Want for Christmas Is You concert due to illness. Carey was scheduled to perform at the Seneca Niagara Event Center on November 21st. She's canceled multiple times in years past. Those who purchased tickets to that event are now eligible for a refund. And now we'll toss it over to Dakota with a look at your forecast again. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Justin. And, I would love to make a comment about Mariah Carey, but I won't, just for the sake of it. Okay, on First Defense Doppler, let's go ahead and take a look and see what is going on. We have a lot of rain showers going on across the area. Let's zoom into Chautauqua County so we can get a little better idea as to what's going on. And again, we see some of this light rain showers. It's not a whole lot of heavy rain. Most of this is light rain showers. Again, the radar returning mostly just light rain showers in Chautauqua County today. So not all that bad out there right now, and we do expect some things to change. Now, once again, the weather headlines, as I've been telling you all week, the potential exists that a deep trough is going to come in on Saturday with a low pressure system. The winds increase Saturday night. Model guidance still pointing to wind gusts around 55, possibly 60 miles an hour at times, so that definitely will not only create some very windy conditions, but also lower those wind chill factors as well. A polar front with that low pressure system will begin to tap into Lake Erie. And as I've been telling you, Lake Erie is a little above average right now. And with that, it's going to tap into that warmer water on Lake Erie. Not out of the question. We're going to talk about lake effect. Saturday night, Sunday, lasting through Monday. And the highest chances of that's going to be east and southeast of Lake Erie, where that polar front taps into some of the warmer water. And again, snow accumulation still in limbo. The model guidance still is all over the place with how much snow we're going to see. Some models point to a fairly significant snow event. Some of them point to just a few inches. We don't exactly know how much snow we're going to see. It's still too early to throw out numbers, but we'll obviously keep watching this for you and keep you updated throughout the week as new model data comes in. On the surface analysis map, we have a front that's coming through the area right now that's bringing a lot of those rain showers behind the front. The actual system that's going to come our way is actually way up there in Canada, and it's going to sweep across the Great Lakes, tap into some of that water, and obviously not out of the question, we're going to see that lake effect potential coming in there as well. And north of here, just in case you have friends or family that live along the actually live along the Lake Ontario shoreline, we do have a lakeshore flood warning that is currently in effect for Niagara, Orleans, Monroe counties, and then areas off to the east. This is for the strong winds that's going to come off the lake that's going to cause some lakeshore flooding. Now, the good news is, after the summer ended, the water on Lake Ontario did recede, so that is good news, but still, it's not going to take a whole lot to cause flooding damage based on a lot of the damage that was caused this summer from the high water level. Currently at the airport right now, it is 35 degrees. There's that terrible wind chill index. We got a wind chill of 26 when you combine it with a west wind of 13. And there's actually a light rain and fog being reported at the airport. So this icon kind of is a mixture of the rain icon and the fog icon there to and you can see that because the visibility at the airport's down to 3 miles, and you can see some of the rain there on the lens there at the Skycam at the JCC dorms. Your forecast details for this Thursday: your sunset comes up at 4:55 tonight, your sunrise at 7:10 tomorrow morning. Your record for this date is 73, set in 1990, and the record low is 10, set in 96. Lake temperatures, it's 50 on Lake Erie. That's still 1 degree above average. Average for this date is 49. And on Lake Ontario, the water temperature is 51 off the coast of Rochester. First Defense forecast for this Thursday: chance for a few rain and or snow showers. Otherwise, just soggy and cool. The actual high temperature actually occurred very early this morning. It was 46. That occurred, I believe it was about 1:30 this morning. Temperatures have been steadily declining. I put 39 as a high. I still think we may drop a couple degrees below that, but that's kind of an average high for you. 39 degrees with a west wind, 12 to 18 miles an hour. Some gusts around 25 is possible throughout the day as well. And then for tonight, rain and snow early, changing over to snow showers after midnight tonight, and a chilly night, down to 25 on average. Once again, some of the colder pockets, especially in the valleys, could easily dip a little bit colder than that with a northwest wind, 6 to 12. And then for tomorrow, a partly sunny day and tranquil. The winds out of the northwest, they become light and variable. Well, light and variable winds, that's redundant with tranquil, isn't it? We'll go for a high around 43, still a little bit below average, but still not too bad out there. Now, the weekend planning forecast, it is Thursday, since we're all looking ahead to the weekend. Saturday, we bring in a chance for rain and thunder showers, again, as that front inches closer. That will actually warm up our temperatures into the lower to mid 50s, but it will also become windy southwest. It's a southwest 18 to 24, but Sunday, this is, actually Saturday night into Sunday, that's when that polar front starts to work into the region, and that is where we start getting into that lake potential, lake snow possible throughout the day. Again, amounts are still questionable here. We don't exactly know how much snow we're going to get or where the actual location of the snow band is going to be, if that lake effect even develops at all. It's still an if at this point. The front drops our temperature down to 31, and look at the wind, northwest, 20 to 29 with gusts around 40, 45, 50 miles an hour, definitely possible. So it's going to be a very windy and blustery day on Sunday. You can see a chance of precip is 100%. So, ooh, boy, the weekend. And I just wanted to show this picture because I thought this was funny. I took this a few years ago. The porta potties were tipped over from high winds a couple of years ago. I just wanted to show that because I just thought that was a hilarious picture. What you don't see on windy days around Western New York. The next 7 days in your life, and here we go. You can see there's that front that comes in on the weekend, and then on Monday we still bring in that chance for a few lake effect snow showers early in the day, otherwise tapering off. Before temperatures warm up just a little bit on Tuesday with partly sunny skies, before the temperatures drop again down into the 30s with a rain-snow mix on Wednesday. Ryan will have sports right after the break, so stay with us.
WNY News Now is sponsored by Chautauqua AudioWorks, introducing Sound Rhythm Studio Lessons, drums, percussion, private, semi-private. Little Fingers classes include piano, young beginners guitar, ukulele. Sign up by calling 450-0072. With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
The team that puts coverage first.
We have some breaking news. Police confirming now that Steve Stevens was found dead in Erie, Pennsylvania.
His house is on fire and it's dangerously close to the Appleyard Terrace.
Fire crews battling another blaze.
It needs to be treated as the terrorist act that it is.
He got the ball, he just went to the hoop and he shot it.
And as for the star of the show, Tucker Pierce,
I feel good. Proceeds from the Battle of the Classes going to the Alex Folk Foundation.
50 years of service and dedication to anything is very impressive. Put your lives on the line for your neighbors.
It's just something that I think people should do. You have to give back to the community.
WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
From the Phone Zone Sports Desk, I'm Ryan Hedrick. Here is the latest. The Jazz visiting the Knicks on Wednesday night, fourth quarter, with the shot clock winding down. Tim Hardaway Jr. picks up the ball and drains the three ball as the shot clock goes off, cutting the Jazz lead to 5, 85-80. Later in the fourth quarter, with the game tied at 91, Rodney Hood gets the ball out high with the shot clock again winding down, drives to the basket, shoots the floater off the glass. Junior dribbles out above the three-point arc and hits the three-pointer again. He would hit 3 of those last night. He finished with a game-high 26, and the Knicks go on to win 106-101. Quite a game at the Garden. More NBA last night. Cavs leading the Hornets by 7. Look at LeBron James read the passing lane, step into it, and steal the pass and finish it with a monster right-hand jam. The Cavs go on to win the ball game. Local college basketball, Jamestown Community College men's and women's teams both
the Main Landing
at
Restaurant.
Erie Community
Excellent
College last
service,
night. The
awesome food, and a beautiful view.
Everything's made fresh here. We love to be outside, and it's nice inside if it's raining.
73. In the NFL, the Buffalo Bills announced a quarterback change midweek. Sean McDermott says no more Tyrod Taylor, at least not for the game against the Chargers. In Nathan Peterman, who says he's comfortable because he's been watching Tyrod all season long.
Season where I got in earlier than expected, and then even this past game with the Saints. But I expect I'm a rookie, so I'm sure the defensive coordinator will have something dialed up just for me. Being my first game.
From the Phone Zone Sports Desk, I'm Ryan Hedrick. It all unfolds here.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
Everything's made fresh here. We love to be outside, and it's nice inside if it's raining, so we have a choice.
Locals and non-locals agree that the Main Landing is quickly becoming a destination.
It's just so casual, and just the food is amazing.
I love the hamburgers.
But I really like the tuna I had.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
And welcome back. Jefferson Middle School 5th graders did something pretty amazing recently. They honored local veterans. Students served them desserts, beverages, performed some songs, poems, and told them stories, all to thank them for their service. The Veterans Day celebration is an annual tradition over there at Jefferson Middle School, and it's been going on, Dakota, for the past 16 years.
Nice.
Pretty incredible.
That is nice. I love that. I mean, I don't think when I was in school, I don't think we had anything like that, which was quite sad.
Right. I think that now,
that's
like,
nice though. But then again, I didn't go to Jefferson though.
Right.
So,
you know what's not so nice though? The forecast.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just sigh at the forecast because
It's
that's
winter, folks.
I'm just a messenger. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a
I'll
look.
let you know what car is his so you can egg it out.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at that 7-day one more time. And again, you can see pretty much, and again, that's going to be links. That's going to be the main graphic system. And so with the 7-day, you can pretty much see that today is actually not going to be all that bad in the overall weather department. We're pretty much going to be talking about pretty much temperatures in the 30s throughout the day with a few rain and snow showers. Again, over the weekend, that is when we get into that Arctic front. Again, that Arctic front is going to be dragged across the Great Lakes, and that's definitely going to cause us some possible lake effect snow. Again, the lake water is about 1 degree above average. It's 50 right now.
Okay.
And
so yeah, we're going to have lake effect snow.
Yeah, and again, it's still uncertainty as to how much snow we're going to get and who gets hit with it. There's still uncertainty within the models. It's still just a little bit too early to be throwing out numbers. So unfortunately, I can't give you a location or a number right now because there's just no consistency with the models at this point. But it looks like that's going to come Saturday night, Sunday, and last through early Monday. And then after Monday, well, actually throughout the day, Monday starts to clear out. And then we get back to about where we should be on Tuesday with highs in the mid-40s before temperatures drop off again down into the 30s with a few more rain and or snow showers on Wednesday.
And of course, we'll keep everybody updated on our social media and website and all that. Thanks, Dakota.
You're welcome.
Well, that is it for today. Of course, be sure to join us tomorrow with the TGIF edition of News Now. In the meantime, head to our website, WNYNewsNow.com, where coverage comes first. Have a great day.
See you tomorrow.